What's your favorite lyric in the Lows? Definitely in that second verse. Now I'll watch you pack on a Tuesday, folding 1 week's clothes in a suitcase. It's just the true story of me and my wife when we first started dating, and her coming to visit me, and then packing back up to go home. And it was just a tough time, but it was also just a really sweet time because we were just learning that the heart does grow fonder when we're away from each other. So what is your new song, The Lows, about? I wrote The Lows with Colin Foote, Alex Burrell, and Ruslan and Rosie, some of my favorite people ever, incredible writers and producers. And we wrote this song, we wanted a song to just feel like this warm hug, I guess you could say, and I kind of tapped into the biggest thing in my life, which is my wife, and it was super easy to write about something so special to me. So just kind of the song is just like the journey of finding the person that you love, and for me it was my wife. So tell us about making the video. Was that a real road trip? Yes, it was. So it's actually crazy. I actually bought a 1992 station wagon off of Facebook Marketplace, and literally just to buy it and then resell it when I was done using it for the music video. And we bought this car, and it honestly runs great. It had like some issues, but like we got through it. But we basically went south of Nashville 2.5 hours, and we just road tripped, stopped at cool places, did 2 Airbnbs, like a cabin and then like this loft area downtown, this really small town. It was super cool. It was like one of the coolest experiences. We did it was me, my wife, my videographer, who's a great friend of mine as well, and yeah, and then 2 of our friends, Vinny and Natalie, who were just like really good friends of ours, and we wanted to just make a road trip out of it, and have it be really fun at the same time. So where did you write the song? I wrote the song in a cabin out in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with Colin, Alex, Ruslan, Rosie. I booked an Airbnb, and I had everyone meet there, and we did like 10 days of writing and just making music and just working on this project. And The Lows, I think, was like on day 3, and we actually spent 2 days. We were trying to do like a song to 2 songs a day, or at least 2 ideas, but The Lows took us a minute to land on. So it was super cool. We took our time with that one. Was there a specific moment that sparked the lyrics? I think it was more so the melody. I think we were just like, we had these chords and we were just humming along in the room, kind of mumbling. And I think a lot of times what ends up happening in writing sessions is when you're spitballing melodies, there are like words or like things that sound like words that come out, and sometimes those end up being like morphed into lyrics. So it was kind of like us being like, and it almost sounded like a O, and we were like, oh, what if it was like alone and cold and like the O rhyme? So we kind of went with that, and we were like, it actually makes perfect sense. So how did the song come together in the studio? We actually had a rough set up there in the cabin where I actually tracked all the vocals. We made a booth with 3 mattresses and a blanket, and we had the mic, and I actually cut all the final vocals for it there. And then we got like a rough demo of everything, and it's a pretty stripped back song anyway, so it didn't need a ton. But then we met back up in Nashville like a few months later, and I just kind of finished it out, and it was super easy. We got some more background vocals and stuff like that, so it was pretty much done from on that first day, to be honest. Where are you most excited to play on tour? I personally am most excited. I'm very excited about the Reaper Bond Festival, which is not my headline show, but I'm really excited to do a big festival like that because I've never done that. But I think Amsterdam is where I'm most excited to play. The tickets are doing really well, and we have some fans out there, and it's gonna be super fun. I just want to meet the people in Amsterdam, so I think it's gonna be super fun. Do you have any pre-show rituals? Well, kind of. I'm really nervous normally. I'm a very anxious person, so I get very nervous before I go on stage and stuff. So a lot of it's like prayer and meditation and like trying to get myself right. But one of my big ones is, and it doesn't always happen, I'll be honest about it, because it's just logistically hard to make it happen every time. But for the big shows and stuff, my dad likes to like make a voice memo or something of like a joke, a dad joke or something, and then send it to my team, and then they throw it. They don't tell me, they just throw it on to my my set. So in my in-ears, when I'm about to go on stage or whatever, and I'm prepping, and I'm about to walk out, and there's like, normally there's like a metronome and everything. It's like, hey bud, this is your dad, like, and it just like calms my nerves, and I'm like, all right, he's right there with me, you know. So it's pretty cool. What's one thing you always bring on tour? Gosh, a lot of things, but one thing that I always bring, no, that's a tough one. I think one thing I always bring is, and it started kind of recently, but is an Xbox. And that's what's funny is I actually don't play video games much at home and stuff, but when I'm on the road, it's like it's just something that's super easy to like hook up into the hotel rooms, and then like when we're all done after a show, like it's really important to be able to wind down, because it's impossible to go to sleep immediately because your adrenaline's so high. And video games is kind of a cool way to like just chill out, you know. So what's been the most meaningful fan message you've received lately? I received, there's two. So one was super cool because there was a message from a girl that I went to high school with, actually, and I had not seen her or talked to her in ages. And she just left a message saying like, so proud of you, like this is so cool to see like how far you've come and all of that. So that was just cool because it was like someone I know and like really cool, and hadn't connected in a long time. So that was sick. And then the other one was this person, I think from Amsterdam actually, messaging me, and just this long paragraph about how excited she is that I'm coming to her city and that I'm gonna get to play and she's gonna get to meet me. And it was just super sweet. It was just, I could just tell that she had been waiting for that moment, and it just makes me feel really, really good. And it's something I don't take for granted. So, what music are you listening to lately? Gosh, so much music. There's been so much good music recently. I've really been a big fan of Alex Warren recently. He's crushing it. He's been super good. It's been super inspiring to see how he's just kind of came out of nowhere and taken the industry, and it's been really cool. And then let's see, gosh, who have I been listening to recently? I really enjoyed the Role Model album. That was really cool. So I've been listening to some of that as well, and then some of his older stuff too. So can we expect more music soon? Absolutely. This is the first release of a lot of releases coming up, and I'm really, really excited for you guys to hear them all. And I truly think that this is gonna be the best body of work I've kind of created up to date, or as of now. So I'm so excited for all of you to hear it, and yeah, thanks guys, love you all.